तो आपने शेर को सवा शेर नीति होनी चाहिए ना, उस वक्त क्यों नहीं की? दैट वाज दिस ऑफ थिंग.
Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Rashtram When Nation Matters. Today is the 26th of July, and the entire country of India is celebrating as we speak the Vijay Divas. As all of us know, this day is celebrated for everyone that martyred in the 1999 Kargil War, where India was victorious over the enemy nation. Now, this evening, I have been joined by these three gentlemen, ex-army officers, and this is going to be a very special conversation as we're going to speak to them about not just the Kargil war, but more importantly, the insights that none of us know, and them being on this good posts in army would be knowing about. So this is going to be a little sneak peek into things that we don't know. So make sure that you watch the entire video. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us your time on this very important day. And before we begin the talk show for today, thank you so much, and thank you for serving the nation. And as I speak, we also, we have gratitude and we are grateful to all the soldiers who have served the nation in that war, this war, and all the wars that might come ahead. So, Falnikar sir, as I said.
With regard to Kargil war, yes, I do have 2-3 stories which are unknown, or probably most of the people, they पढ़े लिखे बंदे हैं, they know, those who have gone through Google or a YouTube, all this thing. But fortunately, unfortunately, why it started? It is started because of the revenge and attitude of Musharraf. When he was the formation commander, brigadier था, actually he is from artillery and he is a para commando also, special force. तो ही वॉज अंडर इम्प्रेशन कि हिंदुस्तान की फौज क्या है, कुछ नहीं है, दबा दो इनको. 47 में दबा दिया, 1,87,000 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर का एरिया हमने ले लिया. ये क्या है, चाइना ने भी ले लिया, कुछ नहीं करेंगे, ये बहुत दबे हुए हैं, इनसे कुछ नहीं होगा. एनीवे, सो ही स्टार्टेड हिज फर्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट, इफ यू रिकलेक्ट, दैट इज 85-86 सियाचिन ग्लेशियर. जब मालूम पड़ा कि यूरोप कंट्रीज में ही इज बाइंग सर्टन स्टोर्स, इंपॉर्टेंट किट, इक्विपमेंट, वेपनरी फॉर हिज ट्रूप्स, हमारे रॉ एजेंसी ने पता कि यार ही इज प्लानिंग समथिंग एल्स. सो दैट्स वाई उस तब का सुंदर जी वॉज द जनरल चीफ, एंड ही रियलाइज, तो ही इमीडिएटली पुट आवर ऑफिसर्स, हमारे एयरफोर्स पीपल, सीरीज ऑफ सॉर्टेज पर डे, 30 to 32 सॉर्टेज जा करके हमारे बच्चों को वहाँ बर्फ में बैठा दिया, द हाइट ऑफ 28,000, 20,000, 19,000 feet के ऊपर. There was the Colonel Kulkarni, now General Kulkarni was there. He did a good job there. You must have heard Bana Singh, ये पीछे वाला photograph है, where he got a Paramvir Chakra in that post. So there he got a failure. At this height also, अगर वो ले लेता तो he would have been dominating from the top. So he failed. So that was his personal revenge, वो मैं समझता हूँ. So by the time when he became chief, which probably he was, as it is, he is anti-India. Their aim was to have a Kashmir, grab the Kashmir. बाकी उनका इंटरेस्ट कुछ नहीं है, उनका इंटरेस्ट ये कि कश्मीर हमने लेने का है. एंड दैट्स व्हाई इन मंथ ऑफ February, जब अटल जी, our honorable prime minister, when he went to Lahore, he never came there to salute him, because उसको सल्यूट करना पड़ेगा, भाई, ये द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ अदर कंट्री. नवाज शरीफ ने उसको रिसीव किया. तीसरी बात, तब तक ये उसने ऑलरेडी अपने जनरल्स, जो उसके छुपे छुपे 5 जनरल्स उसके हैं, 5 जनरल्स, आई हैव द नेम ऑफ द जोकर्स, इन्होंने उनके साथ मिला करके ऐसा प्लान किया, अप टू 6 to 8 नॉर्दर्न लाइट इन्फेंट्री, इनको सिविल ड्रेस में, अपने मुजाहिद वाला ड्रेस में इनको तैयार किया, धीरे 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 डंपिंग शुरू कर दिया. नो, एज राइटली सेड सब, कि हमारी जो पॉलिसी होती है, विच आई सर्व्ड इन दैट एरिया, कि बाबा आप जैसे बर्फ पड़ना शुरू होता है, 72 का जो करार साइन किया है शिमला में, कि वी विल फॉल बैक इंदिरा गांधी के सामने. वी ऑल, एंड वी आर फॉलोइंग इट सिंसियरली, वी वर फॉलोइंग इट 71 वॉर के बाद. इसने क्या क्या उसका फायदा उठाया. वी वेकेटेड लाइक अ वेरी गुड सोल्जर. दे ऑल्सो ट्राई टू शो, बट दे रिकैप्चर एंड दे केम डाउन टू 128 पोस्ट जो हमारी थे, उसको उन्होंने, उन बंकरों को इन्होंने ऑक्यूपाई कर लिया. धीरे धीरे धीरे, नोबडी नोज, धीरे रात को इनके जो मशीन गन आ जाएंगे, मोटर्स आ जाएंगे, एम्यूनेशन आ जाएंगे, खच्चर. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली फॉर देम, very nicely he covered in today morning, there is ये जो हमारे वहाँ के बकरवाल होते हैं, जो गाय चराने वाले, भैंस चराने वाले, जो भी जानवर, दे आर ऑल्सो फेथफुल टू इंडियन आर्मी, क्योंकि वो हमारे लंगर में खाना खाते हैं, देर इज नो डाउट। उनके उनके खच्चर घोड़े हम भी इस्तेमाल करते हैं। तो दे गिव अस अ फीडबैक कि सर दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम, देर इज समथिंग। द ब्रिगेड कमांडर, दैट इज 121 इन्फेंट्री ब्रिगेड, उन्होंने सुना उस वक्त, यार ये कैसे कैसे हो सकता है, ये तो अपना करार है, देयर शुड नॉट बी एनीबॉडी। कहता हाँ साहब। उन्होंने फिर कालिया जी को भेजा, लेफ्टिनेंट कालिया, लेफ्टिनेंट कैप्टन कालिया फ्रॉम जाट रेजिमेंट। अनफॉर्चुनेटली सिर्फ 4-5 आदमी भेजे, थिंकिंग दैट नहीं, इधर कुछ नहीं होगा, बट दे वर मैसेकर्ड, दे वर किल्ड वेरी बैडली, दे वर बूचर, दे वर टॉर्चर। इतना टॉर्चर उनको दिन किया, उनको आंख निकाल देना, नाखून निकाल देना, दांत निकाल देना, धीरे धीरे एक एक नाखून। दिस थिंग वी हैव सीन इट इन आई मीन 65 वॉर ऑल्सो। हमारे जो एक ऑफिसर कैप्चर हुआ था, उसके साथ भी इन्होंने यही किया था। हिज नेम इज आर.आई. सिंह। आई विल नॉट, आई मीन ही 71 वॉर में ही वॉलंटियर हमारे साथ आया था, आर.आई. सिंह। 65 में वॉज कैप्चर्ड। तो ये इतना टॉर्चर करने के बावजूद अभी उसके बाद डेड बॉडी उन्होंने दे नहीं, कुछ पता नहीं, फिर दूसरी पेट्रोल भेजी। तो ये सिलसिला चलता रहा। अल्टीमेटली द मैटर वेंट अप टू द टॉप। ये वहाँ लाहौर में जा रहा है पंतप्रधान, और यहाँ पीछे वो छुरा मार रहा है। एंड ही वाज डैम हैप्पी कि नाउ दे कैन नॉट कम बिकॉज टोलोलिंग, टाइगर हिल, बटालिक सेक्टर, ये हमारा नीचे वाला दराज सेक्टर और मुश्को सेक्टर, स्टार्टिंग में मुश्को, दराज एंड टोलोलिंग, दिस एम वॉज क्या था इसका, 4-5 एम बहुत क्लियर थे कि ब्रिंग इंडिया टू द टर्म्स फॉर डिस्कशन फॉर कश्मीर, ब्रिंग इंडिया टू द टर्म्स फॉर हैविंग प्लेबिसाइट। आज अब मैं यूएन में जा रहा हूँ, 1 अल्फा जो हमारा नेशनल हाईवे, उसको कैप्चर यहीं से बाय ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड बाय फायर, दोनों तरफ से उनकी फाटले हमारे रोड पे फायर। अब जो वो हमारी लाइफ लाइन है, पठानकोट से चलती है, अगर आप मैप देखो, इट गोज अप टू लेह लद्दाख। एक ही रोड था हमारे पास, एक ही रोड है। पर डे व्हेन आई वाज अ कमांडिंग ऑफिसर इन 89, 91 के अंदर, पर डे 14,000 टन्स ऑफ सामान का ऊपर चढ़ता था जब ये रोड खुलते थे। क्यों? ताकि वहाँ डंपिंग करना है, फिर वहाँ लेह लद्दाख में खाना नहीं मिलेगा, हवाई जहाज भी नहीं उतर सकता, इतनी बुरी हालत थी हमारी। अभी तो बहुत अच्छा है, अभी तो बहुत अच्छा है, देयर इज नो टू वेज अबाउट इट। बट ये उस टाइम पे ऐसा था। तो ये 14,000 टन जब बर्फ पूरा खुलेगा, बड़े डोजर लगते हैं वहाँ पे। मेरे पास फोटोग्राफ एक सरदार का, उसका अलाइनमेंट का इतना उसका तजुर्बा था कि वो पता नहीं कैसे डोजर घुमाता था, और वो झुजिला तक 40-40 फुट, और हम नीचे से चलते थे, मैं और सबेरिया कमांडर, कि ये अगर गिर गया तो घर पे लाश भी नहीं पहुंचेगी। अभी ये जो वहाँ रोड, ये उसका एम था, रोड कट आउट डिफेंस, टर्म कंडीशन पे लाओ, इनको दबाओ किसी भी हालत में, दे कैन नॉट, ताकि हमारे से वो बात। दिस वाज हिज एम। प्लानिंग वाज गुड, लेट मी टेल यू, बीइंग अ सोल्जर आई विल से प्लानिंग वाज गुड। तो अपने शेर को सवा शेर नीति होनी चाहिए ना, उस वक्त क्यों नहीं की? दैट वाज दिस ऑफ थिंग।
Right. So, airports. Indian airports had a big role to play.
Yeah, the armed forces realized that the Pakistanis, whether you call them the soldiers or mujahidins, they were sitting at the top. They had very nice fortified bunkers, and it was very difficult for the Indian army to go and capture those post bags again. And they started using artillery to attack those bunkers, but still they thought that now is the time to request the Air Force to give the support. And that is how in the second week of May, the Air Force got involved, and between the transports, helicopters and the fighters, they launched almost around 8,000 sorties during the Kargil operations. And helicopters were initially used as gunships. And then they realized that they were using shoulder fire missiles. Stinger missiles they were using. And when the fighters initially went, MiG-21 and MiG-27 was escorting it. Flight Lieutenant Nachiketa was the MiG-21 pilot, and Squad Leader Mehta was the MiG-27 pilot. Nachiketa was shot, his aircraft was shot. He ejected and he was captured. And Mehta was trying to find out where he has landed so that he could be retrieved. And in the meantime, his aircraft was shot down. and he was also captured alive. And then when the bodies were, he was shot at point blank range, ignoring the Geneva Convention. And after a week, they returned Flight Lieutenant Nachiketa, but Mehta was at very close quarter, he was shot. But Air Force continued and then after another 3-4 days, the helicopter gunship was shot down and all 4 airmen that is the 2 pilots and the gunner and the flight engineer, all of them died in that crash. And that is why the Air Force decided that this is not the time to send helicopters or low flying aeroplanes, because they will become easy targets for the Stinger missile, shoulder fired missiles. And then they started flying at high altitude and attacking the bunkers. And then that is the time, besides MiG-21, MiG-27, they involved the Mirages. And Mirages, they had laser guided bombs so that army can move up. And that is how, and the Air Force launched almost 800 fighter sorties to attack the various points like Tiger Hills or all the other peaks that they were holding on to. And the transport aeroplanes carried out almost 3,500 missions during this period. The helicopters carried out around 2,500 and the fighters carried out 1,700 missions, which included combat air patrol, giving escorts, and actual attacking the enemy positions. So that is how the Air Force was helpful in supporting the army to see that all these 132 posts which the Pakistanis had occupied, they were received and they were, won back. And that is how this was the end of the day, and this is the time we celebrate the Vijay Divas for throwing out all the Pakistanis from all those heights.
Here, lesson is that, see, 25th, 26th May, the aircraft started coming. 3 मई से पता था और इन्फॉर्मेशन वॉज कमिंग दैट टाइम. पहले इन्फॉर्मेशन गड़बड़ हो गई, लेकिन 3 मई के बाद. सो पॉइंट ऑफ डिस्कशन, पॉइंट ऑफ लेसन लर्निंग ये है कि भाई वी शुड हैव यूज्ड एयरफोर्स मच अर्ली. आप 25 तारीख को, 20-23 तारीख को, नॉट दैट दे वर नॉट रेडी, इट इज द पॉलिटिकल विल वॉज नॉट देयर. आई वॉज जस्ट गोइंग टू यूट्यूब के ऊपर अभी, ए वक्त एयर मार्शल टिपनिस, सुशील कुमार वॉज द नेवल चीफ एंड वेद मलिक वॉज द आर्मी चीफ. इन तीनों की इतनी अच्छी फ्रेंडशिप थी, द वे दे डिस्कस, उनके डेट वाइज सब यूट्यूब पे दिया हुआ है. तो देन व्हाई, आई मीन देयर वाज सम, सेकंडली ओके दे हैव ओकेड, गवर्नमेंट इज ओकेड, बट विद द राइडर. अब देखो, जब आप फ्लाई करते हो, मैंने इनके साथ किया हुआ है, जब आई वाज इन जामनगर, आई नो द वडोदरा अहमदाबाद हाईवे आई कैन सी फ्रॉम टॉप स्ट्रेट. नो, एलओसी की इस तरफ नहीं फायर करना. क्या एलओसी पेंटिंग से मार्क की हुई है या रेड फ्लैग से मार्क किया हुआ है? इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर दैट फाइटर पायलट.
Instruction not to cross the LOC during the attacks by the air.
This was, I mean, nobody appreciated. As a soldier, when they are capable of doing, अगर वो होते तो कम से कम 5 से 23 की जगह 100-150 बंदे हमारे बेचारे. तो ये देखो, अगर फौज है तो then there is no मौज. Utilize them properly, which we failed. As a soldier, as a retired soldier, I am feeling it that.
Now, sir, to you, my question would be, as all of us know, that in that particular war that we had, a lot of young soldiers, aged, me and sir were just having a conversation, and he told me that aged between 19 to 24, am I right, sir? Yeah. A lot of soldiers aged between 19 to 24, they had come forward, they were in the war, they martyred as well, right? Now the young blood, they had never seen war, they never knew what it looked like, but still they were there. They fought for their country. So where do you think this sort of patriotism comes from? We do not see it in the generation today. Do you think there is a particular thing, reason because of which we don't see it in the generation today or the youngsters today?
My both colleagues spoken well. Just I want to highlight about the things. What was the reason behind the heaviest loss done by the Indian Army and the The maximum, you can say, the Air Force aircraft also crashed, almost two aircraft and one, you can say, one helicopters. This is only due to when the Lahore Declaration was done in the 21st February 1971, and both the parties were decided कि we, being the nuclear country, we will not first use from either side. They agreed also, and thereafter the Simla agreement, it was also shown clearly that we will respect our the international border. And there was a ceasefire line. After that, they agreed for the line of control. That line of control, which starts from Jammu and Kashmir till Gujarat, you can say it is coming around 740 kilometers. And both the ends, they decided, we will construct our both the ends along with the high angle arm, along with the barbed wire fencing, so that from both ends, Pakistan side and Indian side, both they will respect the line of control and they will not violate that rules. But here what had happened, everybody knows you cannot trust on China, you cannot trust on Pakistan also. Similarly here, the same mistake was committed by India. We thought that all the troops were come down due to this heavy snowfall taken place. As usual, every year Indian troops and the Pakistani troops, they are supposed to come down to the down, and as and when the snow falls over, and again with the mutual understanding with the flag meetings the other thing, and then they have to go up. But here they make India has make a big mistakes because of when 120 bunkers was vacated by Indian troops. Immediately after, they decided to send the Mujahideen, they decided to send the Pakistani troops in the form of the Mujahideen and other forms also. And they recaptured all these posts which was meant by the Indian troops. Here now, what is the advantage of Pakistan? They are combat very well. They are in very high reach. If a person throwing a stone also, it will heavy damage to the Indian troops sides. Here if you see that, people are deployed over here. And if you are starting and climbing slowly towards that side, but being our brave soldier, this is Josh. Earlier you were mentioning about the young soldiers and other people. So they were Josh. Whatever the cost, we wait to get back our all the posts captured by the Pakistans. So they decided, like the Jat regiments, Jai Bhagwan, Jai Balwan, and all the regiments, they have a particular naras, and they have to, and they done and prove it from their end. Initially, when they got the first information done by that person who belongs to that Garkon. Garkon is a village in the Kargil area. Over there, he was just shepherd, or you can say he was doing the job of yak to provide the feeding and all. Initially, he found one of the yak is missing, and they started searching here and there. And thereafter, this is the incidents took place on the 2nd May, which I am talking about. And he was trying to climbing up. And when he was climbing up, he has got one binocular also. And when he showed that some movement is going on, he was shocked. He was very surprised. What is going to happen? He says, all the Indian posts is captured by the Pakistani army, and troops are moving here and there. Till now, it was okay. But when he come down and informed to the army person who was performing the duties at the down post, and inform something is going wrong, please inform your all top officers. And immediately after, Jawan also reacted, and the information goes to the brigade and division and command and corps and everywhere. And thereafter, everybody is, that halchal started in army headquarters, in the PM office, in the defense ministry, everywhere. So after that,
After that,
Our
her question is basically, youngster, why this motivation? Yeah.
And I would also want to, ask you, because you see the generation as well. Today I'm sitting in front of you. Do you think that today's generation, I am 22 years old, and when we talk about these soldiers, they were between that generation and today's youngsters.
I'm coming to that point. I'm coming to that.
Strength lies in the weak link.
स्ट्रेंथ लाइज इन द वीक लिंक। देखो आप गले में चेन पहनते हो और अगर चेन एक वीक है तो अगर वो स्ट्रेंथ तुम्हारी चेन गई, सो व्हेन यू आर इन आईएमए, एनडीए, ओटीए, विच एवर ट्रेनिंग एस्टेब्लिशमेंट, और अगर हम खड़ रेस दौड़ रहे हैं 10 किलोमीटर के, आई नो कि मकवाना इज वीक और वाल्नीकर इज वीक और मनोज इज वीक, तो मैं एज ए सीनियर मैं इन तीनों को इतना रगड़ा दूं कि सो दैट दिस इज माई वीकनेस, आई मस्ट। सो एक नारा होता है कंपनी का, तो वो ना ये जैसे वो मेजर जमवाल ने बोला है, व्हाट इज योर नारा व्हेन यू रीच ऑन टॉप, ओ या दिल मांगे मोर, ये ही अलाउड दैट। इफ यू रीड अभी नो ही इज आर्मी कमांडर नाउ, कर्नल जोशी, ही delegated responsibility with authority, number one. He used the correct people at correct time and motivated everyone. तो
youngsters reluctant to go in army, that is the first point I would want to know. Your own.
देखो it's not a cakewalk. It is not a cakewalk. We are taking lectures, all these people do go. देखो today the CDS का result आया हुआ है, 9 लाख people appeared, 8,000 passed, 8,000 में से लेने के थे 200 आईएमए के लिए, 200 ओटीए के लिए लेने का आर्मी के, और जो भी है तो 200, 400, 500. So it is a tough call. It's not that he is not reluctant. People are trying for it, but considering the vacancy available, वो हमारे पे restriction है. Everyone cannot become field marshal और अब्दुल कलाम साहब, तो वो तो पिरामिड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. But then you try. That's why the age factor is given to you कि from 19 से लेकर के 25 तक आप ट्राई करो, हर साल आपको 2 चांसेस मिलते हैं. I don't agree with you that reluctant. The only thing, the awareness is slightly challenging.
Yeah, that's the question.
हाँ, तो ये अवेयरनेस जहाँ अवेयरनेस मिलेगा आपको, बॉयज विल डू इट. आज टुडे one girl got through. She is the daughter of Air Defense Subedar Major Kim. She got through at 6th trial. Then day before yesterday एक नायक बाबूलाल है, उसका बेटा मेरा नाइक मैक का, at 5th trial. देखो प्रयत्नांति परमेश्वर, keep trying your best every time you find out. So but जुनून was there कि मैंने वर्दी पहनी है. So ये जुनून सबका नहीं होता है. That जुनून is something inbuilt which is coming, and then it is built up once you join the regiment or something.
Just I'm coming to the point because all those Jawan, moment see this, the nationalism is there, everybody, and you can say all those people who are coming from the army, navy, and air force backgrounds. So basically, they got that kind of qualities or cultures from their family sides. Number one, and secondly, as and when they go and see the people in a smart uniform, so they have to just think over, okay, I have to do something for my nation. So in that way, they are highly motivating. And sir has already brought out about that. Okay, as and when this motivation.
Media is also playing very important. This
Yeah.
is the first war.
Yeah.
Is media.
Very true.
तो मीडिया ने घर तक लेके आ गया कि भाई दिल मांगे मोर.
Mayor. Each and everything, yes.
Started coming in the youngsters. Yeah, I can be also there.
Why not?
तो ये जो आपका मीडिया this time first time आपके कई लोग आए, they have seen how the Bofors were, they are literally firing in the border, which was 71 border, which was not there.
Yeah. Basically, it was the lack of the technology during that time. If you talk about 71 technology, it was not up, like this technology. So you cannot compare that. But nowadays, the media is, of course, it is there. And in addition to that, the motivation kind of things are available on Google, everywhere. So all the young people knows. Yes, movies also, patriotic movies are coming, and yes, and due to that only these youngsters are just attracting towards the Army, Navy, and Air Force. And a better life. Reason behind a person, a Jawan who joining an army, the starting salary is not less than 50,000 rupees. He is getting 3 months of leave, paid leave, 1 month of casual leave, and 60 days of annual leave. The canteen facility, and once in a year, he has got free passes. And the parent passes also, he has got family accommodations available, he has got ration allowance free. So there is a number of facilities are available in Indian Army. Hospital facilities there.
गाड़ी कहाँ रुकती है मालूम है? Sacrifice, separation and sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay, to answer your question as per my own thinking, today's youngsters, we are now much better off in terms of our standard of living. Youngsters are used to comfort. When they hear the stories of the people in the army, what kind of a tough life they are going through. They are a bit reluctant to leave this comfortable life and go into the hardships of living in at 18,000 feet above sea level or living in the desert and roughing it out. And then you are not able to stay with your family once every alternate postings. You are in the field posting, your family is away. So giving all kind of money and these comforts, that is not enough. But when it comes to we Indians, when it comes to a war with the enemy, everybody rises to the occasion and everybody is ready to go ahead and sacrifice his life, because I have seen twice 65 and 71. That time you don't think about that you are likely to die or whatever is going to happen to you. Nobody thinks that, and people are determined to fight or fight it out, and that is how. And the bigger thing, which is in the armed forces, the army and the navy, they fight together, as a unit. In the Air Force, majority of the times, a single man or two people are in the aeroplane, they are going to directly fight with the enemy. So the army, the brotherhood which is there, that if one person who's been living with you for many months, many years in the unit, something happens to him, this fellow gets angry and he wants to take revenge. He doesn't want to run away. So that kind of a spirit which is there in the armed forces, in particularly unit, and the way that we have formed the regiments, that Marathas or great grenadiers or from Rajasthan, Rajputana, Punjab, they all belong to similar places, similar villages, similar this thing, and they have a lot of fraternity between them, and they would like to fight for the honor of their unit, honor of their community, and they would not like to go back that we got defeated. So that is how, whether they're youngsters or whosoever, once the war starts, everybody is in a mood to fight it out, and nobody wants to run away and go away from there.
Bond is there. हमारे यहाँ bond है, तगड़ा bond, as you rightly said.
Right.
Bond है, तगड़ा bond, as you rightly said.
Right. Now, before we move on, my last question to end the discussion, that it's been almost 22 years to the Kargil war, and there has been a massive change in the technology that the army has witnessed as well. And we are well prepared, we are all set if anything ever happens to us. So, what will be your message to the current posted young army officers? And I'd request that the message should be more.
I can only give you yesterday's experience. I was talking to one of the major who is from Baroda, Fatehganj का है. So I asked him to क्या कर रहा है? Because वो गुरु पूर्णिमा का दिन he wished me. He said, sir, I am taking this class. काय का class? He is a long gunnery staff college qualified. मैंने काय का class बेटा? कहता है sir ये latest development है. Since you are a फौजी and you are artillery, I am also artillery. तो कहता है corps commander can tell the gunner fire this target. मैंने क्या बात करता है? ये कैसे? How is it possible? You are firing this gun. You are standing on this gun. एंड कोर कमांडर એટલે तेरे ऊपर ब्रिगेड सीओ के ऊपर ब्रिगेडियर के ऊपर मेजर जनरल के ऊपर लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल. कहता वो तो छोड़ो, आर्मी से भी जो स्टैंडर्ड जो अभी हमारी नई निकली है, सो इतने एडवांसमेंट. मैंने कहा इट इज बेस्ड ऑन जीपीएस. कहता यस सर, इतने एडवांसमेंट इट हैज स्टार्टेड कमिंग, दे हैव टू लर्न इट. वो दिल्ली में बैठे बैठे आपको बोल सकता है कि सर दिस इज द टारगेट, कंफर्मेटरी टारगेट. यहां दाऊद इब्राहिम छुपा हुआ है. दिस इज द टारगेट. Only thing, political will is required. Doom, ठक ठका खत्म, सब खत्म. मैंने क्या बात कर रहे हो? This is the education for me, and I feel proud कि yes, lot many things have come, lot many equipments have come. As you rightly said, Rafales आना शुरू हो गए. सबमरीन में next war is on. भाई लैंड पे मेरे को कम लग रहा है, समुद्र में होने वाला है. इसलिए the India is more concentrating on sea battle and air battle. The concept is changing, and it is, I am sure, for a good for all of us. वही as you rightly said, नीति, नियत and नेतृत्व. नेतृत्व सारू छे कंफर्मेटरी है, ऑफिसर सुन रहे हैं उनके बात, तो उसका रिजल्ट आपको मिल रहा है.
Okay, I don't have much to add, but I can only give a short story that my son-in-law, who's a colonel in the army, he was a captain during the Kargil war. He was posted in Kargil, and he had a bullet injury during the Kargil operations, and then he was shifted to the military hospital in Chandigarh and then to Baroda. And then I was a unit head in Ankleshwar. So a lot of schools invited me that your son-in-law was in the army. Can he come? If he can't come, you come. And I asked a question to the youngsters of 10th, 11th standard boys that how many would like to join the armed forces? And almost 90% of the boys, they raised their hand, they would like to join. Fortunately, I was again invited in the same school after 5 years, and I asked the same question, and that time hardly 5 or 6 hands came up. So, what I'm trying to say is when the war is on, that everybody gets that kind of this thing, and they are ready to join. The all ordinary guy who's 7th, 8th standard also, he says, "मैं भी जाऊँगा, मैं भी लड़ूंगा." So that is the kind of a spirit that the Indians have. Like we must have read in the newspaper that the Chinese are forced to join the armed forces. Indians are not forced to join the armed forces.
That is the difference.
Right. So my last question, we'll end with you. To the boys, men, women who have lost their lives in Kargil, what will be your message to their families? Direct message to the family.
Yeah. All those people who martyred during the any such kind of a war, whether it is 1947, 62, 65, or Kargil War, 84 Siachen Glacier War. So war is war. Whosoever is taken a part in the war, and if he is martyred for the nations, so my message is to India is a very big country, and so many people are very big, like Reliance, Tata, and other peoples are also there. So my only message is to the people of India, the people of Gujarat, and people of Baroda. At least all those people who are the factory owners, all those people who are martyrs, at least can't you take the responsibility of one martyr family for the education, for their welfare, for their economic need? We can do it. Government is giving only pension from their sides, but rest of the things are, so many things are working together. Due to this inflation time, they are unable to maintain the families. It has got 2 sons, 1 daughter, marriage is involved, the house is involved, so many things are involved. So my only message, being a one factory, that people, they are doing the CSR activities. Why can't they accept one martyred family? Like in Gujarat, I got 112 martyred families are there. I keep telling all those people, can't we take one family responsibilities to make them happy, to make them smile on the face? Okay, now India is with us. So all those people who are fighting on the border, their morale will boost up, and they will say, yes, if I die for my nation is my behind. Here, after the martyred, nobody is interested to go and visit their families. Being we, Akhil Bharati Purva Sainik Seva Parishad members, we have taken the responsibility to go and visit their houses, asking them, what is your problem? Do you face any pensioner problem?
Correct. The show must go on of interaction. What does it mean?
Yes.
इसका मतलब ये है, अभी आपको एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, वन ऑफ माय परमवीर चक्र बॉय, हिज फादर बहुत गरीब है, और दे गेव अ मैसेज टू वन ऑफ द बैंकर के सर, आई एम सो एंड सो, माय पेंशन मेरे बेटे की जो मुझे मिलनी इज नॉट कम. तो ही सेड हु आर यू एंड ऑल दिस थिंग, पता क्या, एंड बाकी see the awareness of that bank manager, he knows that ये father of मनोज पांडे परमवीर चक्र. बैंक क्लोज हो गई थी, लेकिन ही ओपन एवरीथिंग, टोल्ड द स्टाफ कि नहीं अभी वर्कआउट करो, क्यों नहीं करके सुबह 9 बजे तक सब वर्कआउट करके 10:30 बजे तक उसको ऑफिशियली बुला करके इज्जत से देखो, अवेयरनेस वाज देयर दैट वर बैंक मैनेजर इज द नेक्स्ट एनसीसी कैडेट. सो शो मस्ट गो, दिस इंटरेक्शन मस्ट गो इनटू द स्कूल. जाते हैं भाई साहब स्कूल में जाते हैं, ये जाते हैं, हम जाते हैं, कीप शोइंग देम द मूवीज, कीप शोइंग देम. आपको कैसे डेवलप होगा, हाउ कैन आई अफेक्शन विल बी डेवलप, हाउ डू आई नो यू, यू आर डूइंग गुड जॉब, हाउ डू यू नो मी, वी आर डूइंग गुड जॉब. तो दिस शो मस्ट गो. जब तक ये ग्राउंड लेवल पे, ग्रास रूट लेवल पे नहीं जाएगा, अदरवाइज होटल, एक होटल में हम जब ये परमवीर चक्रवाल आया था, दैन गर्ल शी इज MBA. I had an interaction with him because when he came, he was given a 5-star room and she doesn't know who is this. जबकि he got a room of 6,000 rupees per day, 9,000 rupees की, ये आपके होटल सूर्या पैलेस में परमवीर चक्रवाल आया था 3 दिन. Then I fired her. मैंने कहा धिक्कार है तेरा, तू बड़ौदा के रहने वाले, तेरे को परमवीर चक्र पता नहीं, 3 दिन 2 दिन से बंदा ये रहने वाला है, इसको कल सोने की चेन पहना दी, होटल वाले अंदर आ गए, ड्राइवर्स बाहर के अंदर, परमवीर चक्र कौन है, 26 जनवरी को जो नंबर 2 व्हीकल में खड़ा रहा. सो शी वाज ओनली कंसर्निंग अबाउट हर एग्जाम, MBA, और रिसेप्शनिस्ट बन गई होटल सूर्या पैलेस में. What is, I'm sorry, zero awareness, you can't do it. You may be reception, but if I know he is a Paramveer Chakra or he is ex-Subedar or he is a retired gentleman, so that feeling कब आएगी यार, इन्होंने हमारे लिए कुर्बानी की, इसलिए हम गरबा खेलते हैं, इसलिए हम AC में रहते हैं. That feeling will only come with the interaction.
Very true. All right, so that's all for today. And with this interaction, I think this was, I hope that this was an impactful one for all the youngsters out there watching. And today, on the occasion of Vijay Divas, we wish all the very best and we congratulate the families of the martyrs of the Kargil war and every war, that you come from a very strong family and you're very strong blooded. So with this and a lot more that you need to keep up with, make sure that you keep watching Rashtram, where Nation Matters. Jai Hind.